Welcome back, everybody, to episode 8, I believe, of Leif Plays Amplified. I'm Leif, and today we're going to try and finish off our Japanese garden. Let's get that sorted out. Now we have our Japanese garden area right up at the top of these stairs, but, you know, as I was thinking about it, we could also turn this big flat area into another Japanese-style garden. And I think I actually am going to do that, not this episode, because I want to finish that project up there. But I was thinking, you know, this could be a tunnel on this end through this mountain, maybe just to help us get over that direction without having to climb over all these hills. If there's stuff we want to explore, resources we want to gather, we create a tunnel over there and a path coming through this flat area. And as we decorate this, we could kind of continue the Japanese garden theme. I thought that would be pretty nice. And I kind of like how I've just started this a little bit around here. It really livens things up, but it could use maybe some vines, definitely some more lighting. Speaking of lighting, I did get, you'll see here, our first pumpkins and planted some pumpkin seeds. So that will definitely help us with some hidden lighting, because we can make jack-o'-lanterns. And those are a whole lot easier to get than glowstone. And we haven't even visited the Nether yet. So first things first, you'll see that since last time I did start sculpting a little bit of the cliff over here. I kind of wanted to give it a small little overhang, make it, you know, a little bit more interesting than just kind of dirt dripping down into more dirt. So I kind of like how that is. We're going to obviously have to mix in materials and clean it up a bit. I also put in a little kind of bonsai shaped tree a little bit here. And I mixed all three leaf types that we have so far, the oak, the birch, and the spruce. And I think that looks actually pretty good. You know, can maybe use a little bit of cleaning up, but and then you'll also notice that I did raise the water level one, and I think, you know, this looks less like maybe a realistic river, but it does look more like a manicured garden pond, I think. So I do think I like this better, and I'm going to stick with that. So for this episode, we have our materials collected. We have the oak wood, the spruce wood, we've got some smooth stone, we've got the three leaf types, and then we have a ton of flowers as well. I mean, all around here, as well as some collected back down at our base. So we should be good to do a lot this episode. Okay, first thing, let's start with this corner where our path takes a turn and goes across the little bridge. I started kind of blocking out where we want our our visual screen here with the shrubbery, but obviously it doesn't do much. You can see right through it and over it. So we're going to plant a couple trees behind here as well, to help kind of fill this in. Let's see. Excuse me. Maybe like that and like that. And I'm not sure if I'm rooting for a big tree or not. If these end up being short trees, I may try and force a larger tree behind it just to give it some more layering. But we're going to have to play with the layering up on this retaining wall as well. That's going to be an important part of this. But let's do that for now. I grabbed a couple of flowers here. Let's throw in... let's see, actually, let's throw in a bit of color, maybe just like that, and then let's try some ferns here. Now, how do you get the bigger ferns? Do you actually have to grow them with, yeah, you probably have to grow them with bone meal. Speaking of which, we probably should just go grab some bone meal, because we are going to need that as we work. And yeah, here we go. Here's our bones. Alright. And I don't really have much of it, so I don't want to waste it on those trees. We'll just let those trees go for now. But let's, I think I want that guy bigger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's starting to look pretty good. So that should screen out this whole view over there, which will just give you, it'll open up more interesting vistas as you traverse the path. So I think I also want maybe kind of a screen right here. So as you come up this direction, you don't immediately see this long distance view here. So I'm gonna throw down another sapling, maybe there, and then we're gonna do a little bit of leaves here. So, so let's do something like this maybe, and then do like that. Actually, let's get rid of that, and maybe, yeah, okay, I like that. And then that tree should fill in a bit here. Again, I'm not sure we want the big tree or not, because then when we come around here, we want to be able to see, not see over there again. We've got this tree blocking. We may add another something over here. But we do get the waterfall look. So as we come over here, we should be able to see the waterfall this way, and we should be able to get more of a view now from the bridge. So let's see here. We got that tree going, those trees, and we might as well fill in a bit of this. And let's make that a bigger one. And let's actually see what happens if we just bone meal this. Okay, that's a bit much. But that looks fairly nice, and again, a bit much here. But alright, let's leave it at that for now. Actually, let's just bone meal that too. And thin it out a bit. There. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't think I like that one. Alright, we are going to need some lily pads in here too at some point, which would be really nice. Okay, so this is looking pretty good so far. We've got our path coming up here. Come along this way. Alright, let's work on our waterfall next. Okay, you can see I've started to mix in a few stone blocks here and there, and that's starting to break up that brown of the dirt and make it look a little bit more natural. So far so good. I think I actually need a little more. Oops, I need to break this up a little bit more. What I'm thinking is putting a stone clump right there, so we get this water that kind of spills around the stone, which I like. And then I'm trying to sort of place the stone so it looks like, you know, the water has cleared away the dirt and left the stone behind, as you know, a more real river / waterfall would be. So let's put some here and here as well, and probably there also. It's starting to look pretty good. I think I'm going to put one right there as well. Let's grab that dirt. Waste not, want not, right? Alright, let's... Man, I'm just falling all over today. Alright, let's look from our bridge. Okay, that's starting to look a lot better. I think now it's time to start mixing in our leaf blocks. Put some shrubberies in there. We're still waiting for our pumpkins to grow, so we won't have the light sources just yet to mix in here, but that always makes a big difference. That kind of brings everything to life when you get the lighting right. So I'm thinking kind of doing something like, you know what, actually I need a little bit of a scaffolding here. So I'm going to come back like this maybe. Okay, yeah, that's better. So let's just kind of mix in some of these here and there. Let's see here. Can I reach up there? Let me get a bit closer. Okay, that looks pretty good. Probably need a little bit more over there. We'll do that in a second. Okay, that's starting to look good, but I don't want this to look too, you know, two-dimensional, if you know what I mean. Okay. I think that looks fairly good. You know, when we get our hands on some vines, that'll give us another option here as well. So let's take that down. Grab our dirt blocks. And take a step back and see what we can see. Okay, that's starting to look better. We do need to do this corner over here, maybe with some shrubberies, and some shrubberies lower down as well. Yeah, so maybe some of that. And actually, let's throw a tree. I haven't decided what we're going to do with this hollow here. If I'm going to fill it in or let the water go in there, I'm not really sure yet. But for now, we're going to throw a tree down in there. Right, yeah, right there, I think. Should be good. Okay, that's looking good. All right, let's get over to the other side and get that edge a little bit. Oof, of course, we wouldn't make it. All right, up we go. Okay. Let's give us a little bit of a view here. Grab our other leaves. You know, ferns actually are going to help here. I really like the oak leaves for this. They're brighter, kind of more intense looking. Although I do like mixing them together. As you'll notice, this tree actually here is a mixture of all of those. Oh, we got one of those trees popped up. Alright, and I'm gonna build up here again for a second, and okay, that's starting to look good. And then actually down here as well, start throwing some shrubs down. Let's see. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Now let's throw some ferns down. So let's see. I think I want a big fern there, some small fern there. Oops. Boom. Alright. It's actually just... I wanted a grass there, but... oh well. Alright, and let's bone meal that. And let's throw a fern up there. And let's see, maybe a big one there. And let's bone meal that and that. And we're out of bone meal now, so okay, that is looking a lot better. I feel like we still need some more color in there, so this is where our flowers will come in. We got some red. Let's throw a dandelion back in there. Actually, we have the orange tulips as well, which might be good. Alright, do I have some grass that's not actually occupied already? I don't really, do I? Oh, right there. Okay, that brings just a little bit more. I feel like it still needs something. I think that tree right there will help, and some vines actually will be good. So, all right, this tree grew. It's a bit on the short side. I kind of wanted a slightly bigger tree, but I guess it'll do. Maybe. Actually, you know, I really like these azure bluets. They just have a nice shape in Minecraft. Okay, so this is feeling better now. We're definitely going to need lily pads to liven this up and our lighting. Okay, so let's cut here and we will work on this area next. Okay, I've done a little bit of prep on this side here, and as you can see, I cleaned up the edge a little bit, put in dirt where there was stone on this level here. I think we're gonna, this dirt here, I think I'm gonna turn into stone, clean that up a little bit, but let's start by kind of mapping out our path here. I think we've got enough room to walk through here now. So let's see, when we come across, let's just start from the beginning and see how our views line up. So we come through here, we have a pretty isolated view. In fact, a couple of big, well yeah, we got that big tree there. A big tree here might help too, just so we come through, we don't see much, and then when we turn, we get this opens up, even though down low we won't see. And then we turn this way, we should get a peek here, but not see below. So that kind of hints as to what might be over there, which is kind of cool. Then we come across here, we get our view of the little grotto and the waterfall. We turn this way. We want, let's see, what do we want to see? I guess we'll just get a narrow view here where the path is going. And then this way we get nothing until we turn the corner, and then we'll get a view this way. But coming across the bridge and turning this way, we'll kind of see, we'll see where we're going. Actually, I'm going to kind of bend the path around this way and then back like this, and we'll have a tree right around here. Because that will kind of, that'll again block this view until we come around and discover it around that corner. So we're going to dig that up and maybe put it, I don't want this to be have too much symmetry, so actually I'm going to put that there. I'm actually going to move both of these. Let's see. So let's maybe put this guy here. Put that guy there, and then maybe this guy here, then here, then here, here. Hopefully that should show you kind of what I'm thinking here, that we'll wrap it around that way and we'll put a couple of trees and shrubs and stuff here. So let me actually plant the tree, and we may come back later and dig up, or chop down these trees and regrow them to get better shapes that we want. I'm going to put it about there. So then, and actually I want to get rid of that too. Let's man, my inventory is really filling up here. Alright, so that feels about right. Alright, and here, what's going to be right here? I think actually a rock feature might be pretty cool. So if we just kind of map this out a little bit. Maybe like that shape. And then maybe come out that way. And then we'll, let's fill in the inside with cobblestone just so we don't waste our smooth stone. Since I am getting smooth stone currently by smelting it rather than with a silk touch pick, so oops, I wasted that piece. Only want to use stone on the bits that we can see, and it's getting dark, so let's run down and take a nap quick. Actually, I'll show you something else as we come down here. So we got our pumpkins, nothing yet, but I also found some reeds and put in a little bit of a sand bank down there for growing the reeds, and we can get down there through a little stairway here. So that will be helpful. And actually, yeah, reeds up above, especially around the pond area, will add some more detail there, which will be really nice. All right, so oops, let me check our time here. Okay, we should be coming up just about 20 minutes, I think. So let's just run back up here and quick finish off that rock feature, and then we will have a large portion of our Japanese garden done, or at least blocked out, so we kind of get the feel for where it's going. All right, everybody, here is the big reveal. We've basically finished off the Japanese garden now, so let's take a look and see. There's of course still a few details here and there as we get more resources available to us, but here we go. Oh, look at that, we got a nice big tree over there. I didn't see that earlier. So there's our little waterfall grotto. Lighting, of course, still needs to be fixed. Come over this way, we get a little glimpse of the river continuing on that direction. Here we've got the split. That direction is as yet undeveloped. We did get another little waterfall, and we're going to continue that water down that way. We've got kind of a little Japanese lantern style thing. I played around with a couple of different designs for this, and I'm not real happy with this, but I'm not sure what other designs would work better. So if you have any suggestions about that, I'd love to see them. But that's what I have for now. And as we come over here, we've got some more trees, some shrubs. Kind of enhance this overhang a little bit with the shrubs and the stone. A little bit of a cobblestone sort of sitting contemplation area, perhaps. And then we come over here. And this will be, again, our path over to our Petra style build that is our ultimate goal. And then I did block off this waterfall for the moment. I'm going to continue this down, but I'm going to sculpt this away a little bit so that it looks more natural coming down. And then I'm going to also sculpt a lot of this water so that it looks more natural as it comes down and flows into the lake down here. So those are all some future projects. But for now, we are done with the Japanese garden. I hope the final design is one that everybody likes and can maybe be inspired by. And the sun is going to go down quickly here, so we will be able to see also some of the lighting. With the few jack-o'-lanterns that I had, I was able to hide a little bit of lighting here and there, you'll see. But we definitely need a lot more. There's still a lot of torches here that we can see, so we'll start eliminating those as we go. But there we are. Japanese garden. Done. I hope everybody enjoyed, and as always, leave a like if you liked it, and leave some comments, criticism, suggestions. I would love to hear it all. So everybody have a great one, and I'll see you next time.